hello from the both of us. Good to see you. Time for another 15-minute burst of sport with a bit of an early Christmas present for me and also for you, as Helen has finally given up hanging around cold footy grounds to come and kick back here with me. And I don't blame you. It's a cold time of year for all that being outside, you know.
Oh, I don't mind, but the reason I've come in is because I see you've got the tree here. Yeah. I don't want you stealing all the presents. Talking of gifts, let's unwrap today's show. I chat to Chelsea's Frank Lampard.
Helen and I psych up for the final challenge showdown.
Plus TV star William does football with a twist.
Pretty good early Christmas presents, hey? As well as that Harry's going to tell us why winter doesn't stop him doing the sport he loves. And trust me, it's pretty impressive.
First up, let's talk football. It's a massive weekend for the Premier League as the top 4 teams go head-to-head tomorrow. Arsenal face Chelsea and Liverpool meet arch-rivals Man United. Now, I caught up with Chelsea star Frank Lampard yesterday. I think it's fair to say he was pretty relaxed about playing Arsenal. He reckons whatever the outcome of the match, it won't mean the title race is over. After all, it's not even Christmas and the season runs until May. He also gave me a bit of an insight into life in a Lampard household when he was a nipper.
Yeah, I love football and I grew up loving it. I came from a footballing family that encouraged me as well, but I was always intent on having a ball. So when I got home from school, I was getting the ball out, kicking around indoors, sometimes getting on my mum's nerves. But that was part of me sort of learning the trade of what I ended up doing.
Did you break many plates in the kitchen then?
Yeah, I did. I broke quite a few plates, a few windows, and used to jump around the sofas trying to do volleys and things like that. And it was... Mum used to moan about it then, but now she doesn't mind.
Yeah, but she doesn't mind.
See, that's exactly what it was like when I was a little kid, smashing things, breaking stuff. Now, I noticed that behind you there was lots of young players there, and there was no Shevchenko missing the target from a couple of yards out. So that wasn't a sort of normal Chelsea session, no? No,
it wasn't. It was a soccer skills event. You know, England women's star Kelly Smith was also there as well. I love Kelly. She's got some serious skills. You can see more of that in a few weeks' time on Sports Rounds. And I'll tell you something, Jake, those children knew their stuff. They were straight over to Frank Lampard to ask him about the new England manager. Fabio Capello was unveiled yesterday as the man to lead England. He's got a great record in Italy and Spain. He's won trophies at every club he's managed.
Good one. Boy, Capello, I think now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like Capello. Jake, do you want to put Bibble? Yeah. Capello, I never worked with him, but he's got a great record, you know.
He's a pretty laid-back guy.
What did you say, our new manager? Yeah, it's quite cool, quite like him. I tell you what I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Liverpool versus Man United, always a bit of a feisty crash. Of course, Liverpool last week got beaten by Reading. I think Rafa's men are going to be up for this. I say a win for Liverpool. Yeah, and they did well in the week, so they'll be riding high, but I think it's going to be a draw. It will be a good match, a lot at stake, but will it be as tense as our final challenge? Of course not. Nothing in the world is as nerve-wracking as our challenges, particularly for us. How nervous do we get before each one?
We both want to win so much.
I know, it's awful. But let's just talk about what could be the biggest result of the sporting year. The Helen versus Jake Grand Final. Now, after my stunning victory in the BMXing last week, and after celebrating with that rather embarrassing dance, we can now see it's 5-all in the series. Now, next Saturday is going to be the big decider. So this week we've been preparing ourselves with a bit of help from a man who works with top athletes and also people like us. What will he make of us, though? I'm a gentleman. Therefore, it's ladies first.
Here she is, Helen in action. She's won a total of 5 challenges. Now that's incredible when you look at how badly her series started.
Come on!
She lost the 100 metres and the fencing, then staged a brilliant comeback, taking victory in the karting, the archery and the diving.
Unbelievable.
And he's off. Kayaking. Now that was a problem. So was the trampolining and the BMXing. But she nailed the curling and the golf, so just how does she do it? What goes on in the mind of Sports Round challenger Helen? Time to ask a man who's done his homework and thinks he knows the answers.
Helen focuses on what she can do well, and she does it. When she wins, it's not necessarily that she's beaten Jake, it's more just joy that's released from taking part in the event.
She's so happy, she can't even stay on her feet.
One of Helen's strengths is that she's very brave. Jake's bigger, Jake's stronger. However, Helen has gained confidence, and I would expect, now believe that she has a good opportunity to go and win these series.
It's been a nervous wait for Helen, but now James is ready to give her his verdict.
Helen, one of the really good things about your performance is that you look like you just enjoy it as opposed to compete against him. And I think if you change now, that's very dangerous. And you can't control what Jake does. Just do as good as you can possibly do.
I know I'm going to find it really difficult to stay away from Jake and stay out of the banter, but that's what I need to do. I'm just going to have to be brave, and fingers crossed, I will be enjoying my final victory. It was such a good feeling though, winning that curling.
It ain't happening.
You hated
It ain't
that.
happening. You'll need your fingers crossed, your toes crossed. You'll have to make little knots in your hair.
He told me to basically ignore you, so that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, fine, brilliant. That's great when you're working with someone on live television. You're going to ignore me. All right, now on last Saturday's show, you would have seen our BMXing, or particularly my excellent BMXing, and also Emily's cross-country running, and it proved that winter doesn't have to stop you doing the sport that you love, does it?
Absolutely.
You didn't ignore me. And we asked Emily to let us know how she did in the South of England Inter-County Championships, and we're pleased to say that she came second, so I think a little round of applause for her. That's fantastic news, Emily.
She's so dedicated, so well done, you deserve that, Emily. Today, it's Harry's turn to tell us why winter doesn't stop him. He's not afraid of the cold, he is really brave.
Hi, I'm Harry. My favourite sport is swimming, but with a twist. It's cold, it's wet, and it's wild. It's outdoor swimming. I'm not alone in this. A whole bunch of other people come down here every Sunday for a race. When I first get into the pool, I start doing breaststroke underwater for as long as I can. Then I start doing butterfly, but holding my breath under for as long as I can. One effect of the cold water is that it makes your brain quite cold, and that affects your breathing. It means you have to slow down or go under for as long as you can to get used to the water. This is where I come most weeks with my family. Even if the temperatures are freezing or below it, we still make the effort to get down here. I like cold water swimming because it wakes me up when I'm feeling sleepy in the morning. Everyone at school thinks I'm really mad for swimming in the cold water, but you can never say until you've really tried it. I'm very, very, very cold.
I think we get the message, don't we? You know what? If you cover yourself in lard when you're doing that sort of thing, it really helps. Truly, honestly. Now let's
Make
just
sure you get in a pool afterwards, though.
There is that. Let's have a look one more time at Harry's entrance into the pool. Now, bear in mind, OK, this is December in South London, not summertime in Spain. And there we go, straight in amongst the leaves outside. I tell you, he is a brave lad. He's awesome, isn't he?
He is impressive. I don't know if I'll be joining in this weekend, though.
No.
You can keep that pill to yourself, Harry. Now, we actually asked him to measure the temperature of the water. Here's the proof. The air temperature is 8.5 degrees centigrade. The pool is 7.7. Oh, that is only a couple of degrees warmer than your fridge.
Or about the same temperature as it was on Thursday night when I went along to chat to the star of Oliver Twist. Now, someone you'll be seeing a lot of on your telly this Christmas. But this year, Oliver has more than just pickpocketing on his mind. Have a look.